What it is, YouTube, it's your girl Potty Mouth Goddess PMG. What it is, Potty Mouth Squad PMS. How y'all doing today? I want you to know, if you don't already know, and you should know by now. You are beautiful, kind, smart, intelligent, fine. Shh. Okay, you fine. Shh. And anybody who comes in contact with you, they need to ask themselves,
how lucky can one guy be?
all right, for today's video, we got Tylerperry S8 a man and got, an actor, and got sued for $260 million. Now, I don't know if this is all alleged or whatever. We're going to find out in this video. But I will say this. If this is all true, the Boondocks been predicted this. They did. Okay. Um, I don't know yet. I wouldn't put it past Tylerperry. You know, he makes a lot of weird jokes and stuff. Like if you look at how the character of Joe is in Medea, he's very ancestral. It's a lot of weird undertones in Tyler Perry.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Impressive
Hold on.
Story at all. I'm not happy about it, but the screenwriter, movie producer, director, and philanthropist Tyler Perry is being sued for $260 million by an actor named Derek Dixon, who is accusing him of sexual harassment and SA, and he alleges that Tyler made things very
Ooh,
uncomfortable
he got
in the
receipts.
workplace environment. Now, Tyler hired Derek Dixon as a full-time actor for his show The Oval, and Tyler was allegedly fiending after that man. He was sending him all of these explicit messages. One time he told him that he had a big D that makes the bottoms go crazy. Allegedly, that's what he said. And Derek said that Tyler was looking for a relationship with no strings
Tyler Perry a top
attached. He
though.
just wanted a boy toy that he could smash from time to time. Derek claims that he was in constant fear of losing
I
his
mean,
job
that's
because
a
Tyler
yeah,
said
nigga
that
to be bending over.
if the actors didn't submit.
How do you marry a woman and then turn around and let a man bend you over?
Ain't nobody bending me over.
Oh, so you doing the bending?
To his demands, if you get my drift. So Derek kept it friendly with Tyler because he wanted to keep his job. He never really set any firm boundaries, and
Boundaries.
that's what I noticed from reading the text messages between them. The text messages kind of seemed like flirtatious banter to me, but I will say Tyler was highly unprofessional for texting his employee all of that stuff. I
Yeah.
noticed that Derek never outright rejected Tyler or expressed any discomfort. He knew exactly how to curve him and kind of give him hope that maybe there could be something there. And Tyler was frustrated because
And then Tyler,
he was
what? And
very
he in his
friendly
fifties now. Tyler
until
Perry in his
this
50s now.
event.
This is a young
And
man.
Tyler didn't even realize that this guy was collecting evidence on him. Derek saw the plan from the beginning. He said, okay, this guy's trying to push up on me and he can't take a hint. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the long game and I'm going to gather all the.
And it's like the older these celebrities get, the more cocky and sloppy they get. Like y'all be doing all of this stuff that y'all know y'all not supposed to be doing, and the older y'all get, that's why shit is coming out. Because look, y'all running out of money either to pay people, or y'all not providing the people that y'all said y'all was gonna provide them with. I don't know. Maybe he promised him something and it didn't fall through. I never heard of the Oval Show. Let me look it up real quick. Google is free. Google is free. Okay, the show had 6 seasons, so yeah. But I don't know, they begin just sloppy. I'm not condoning what they do, but if you're gonna be doing something like this, you gotta have the type of money where you make sure you never run out. And I'm not saying Tyler Perry, because Tyler Perry is, I think he himself is also a billionaire. I know Jay, him, Kanye. I think B about to be a billionaire too. Riri. Yeah, so
Evidence I need and hit him with the big win. and that is this $260 million lawsuit. That's a lot of money, but he thought this through. He really did. And I will say this, Derek definitely could have avoided some of the situations he was in. He didn't have to accept Tyler's invite,
He
especially
trying to collect evidence, like you said. He trying to get a check. Fuck out of here, nigga. You shouldn't be doing that shit to him, anyways. Let me see the messages, girl.
now, Derek did allege that Tyler essayed him multiple times. The first time he was invited to Tyler's home and they had drinks, and Tyler encouraged him to lay down instead of driving home drunk, and he did. And Derek claims that Tyler slipped in the bed beside him and was rubbing on him, and Derek got up and claimed that he wasn't into sex. Now, after this incident, a lot of people would have been like, "No, I can't do this," but Derek still wanted to work, and Tyler did give him a full time position on the Oval. And when that happened, Tyler was a lot more forward, and he was asking him about sexual positions and stuff like that. And he gave him the role of a gay store clerk who was desperate to sleep with another character for a place to stay. But Tyler invited Derek to his home again, and Derek felt like he had to go
Yeah,
because
this is literally playing out how it was in the Boondocks, except it was a black guy. Well, no, not a black guy. It was the fucking granddad. It
and
was
then Tyler
granddad,
asked him if he
Robert.
liked it rough and bad. And then he grabbed Derek by the throat and
Hold
tried
on.
to choke him.
Let's read this. When Dixon arrived at the house, Tyler Perry gave Dixon a warm welcome and was very friendly. Soon after, Tyler Perry started asking Dixon a slew of sexually charged questions, even asking if Dixon liked it rough and bad. Perry then physically reached out and violently grabbed Dixon's throat, attempted to physically choke Dixon, and remarked, "Wow, look how excited you just got. You do like that."
Him out and said, "Wow, look how excited you just got. You
Oh,
like that." Derek claims that he never gave into Tyler's advances. He played it cool and he was just collecting evidence against him while also trying to keep his job. But Tyler
you took a
allegedly
picture of
got
your
to the
neck
point
and
where he was
stuff.
frustrated with his rejection. So what he decided to do is he decided to write a scene where Derek's character gets shot 4 times. And Derek realized that Tyler was trying to kill his character off the show, and he
Petty.
decided to make it in advance. So one time, Tyler invited him to his trailer for drinks, and Derek accepted because he knew that in order to keep his job, he had to go along and get along. And Tyler became very forceful with his advances to the point that he pinned Derek against the wall and he started groping his butt. And Derek said that he froze in complete horror. And when Tyler saw his reaction, he told him to leave. But after this, Derek still accepted Tyler's invitations, and Tyler invited Derek and his
Tyler was
castmates
trying
to
to get
his
that
private
job.
island. And Derek only accepted because he wanted to keep his job. And once again, Tyler was being flirtatious with him and saying how he wanted him. And Tyler sent him this picture and he said, "Nice picture. Yeah, the water does look calm." Tyler responded, "Nice picture." And then he said, "Great, amazing, awesome picture." And Tyler said, "You don't see the stud in that nice picture? Rude." And he said, "LOL, yes, that's what
I
I
don't know
thought."
that this don't seem too bad to
And
me.
Tyler said, Tyler was really feeding for this man
Like that
bad.
dude
I
just give a
mean,
little flirtatious banter.
Tyler,
That wasn't too
why?
bad, but we
Like,
gonna see.
this is the guy that you're trying to risk it all for. This man is a
Right.
billionaire. He can have any fine piece of meat he wants.
Oh, he is a
So to
billionaire.
me, I think it was just so crazy how he was obsessing over this one guy. It's honestly a shame because I hate to see another successful black man get exposed like this in the media, but it's like,
Show
man,
more of the receipts.
these
I'm
guys
trying to see what
just have
else.
got to control their lust because they can lose everything behind it if they don't. And Derek said that while he was on this island, Tyler broke his butt again. Again. And he froze up, and Tyler got the message, and he stopped groping him. But once
Let me
again,
tell you something,
when Tyler,
right? If this is all true and everything played out how it did, Tyler Ben knew that man did not want his advances. Like he Ben knew. That's why when he said like he became like a little off putting and Tyler he rejected Tyler and Tyler had him get shot 4 times. Tyler knew right then and there or at some point a little before that that dude was not into him. So he kept bothering him purposely. It wasn't just, oh, it's lust at this point. At this point, it's control over you. Like, Okay, I know you need the money. So how about this? You don't want to do it. I'm gonna keep inviting you over, but if you don't accept it, you're done. Like, and that's why that final time when he basically seen that the dude folks really wasn't with it, he was just like, all right, fuck it. Like, you done. Like, this ain't going nowhere. I'm tired of like these advances, and it's just not working with you or whatever. And he probably killed him off the show after that. Let's see. But all of that, oh, it's lust, he needs to control his lust. Like, no, it was more about that too. Always needs self-control, but it was more than that. It was more, it's an ego thing,
Why
a
did
power
Derek leave
thing.
his home? Went. And see, this is why I say Derek could have avoided these situations because he knew what type of time Tyler was on. Tyler was trying to smash that thing into smithereens. He knew it, but he still went along because he was so concerned about keeping his job. And don't get me wrong, Tyler Perry had no business trying to sleep with his employees anyway. And if everything Derek is saying about Tyler is true, then Tyler is absolutely a deviant and he needs to be held
In my
accountable.
opinion, like I
But
said,
I
this is
think on the
true.
flip
I'm on Derek's
side,
side.
Derek could have avoided some of these
Tyler, you knew
situations.
what you was
But
doing.
Derek
Fuck
knew
that. I
he
know what I'm
was
doing too. I'm gonna
lying.
build a case on
And he
you. You
went
got all that
about
money, I'm
Derek's
taking it.
home
I do the
again.
same
And
thing.
this time Tyler told him. So I had to put
Because you could tell when somebody's not interested in you. People can tell that. Like,
stripped down to his underwear so he could try out his new weight monitor. And Derek knew good and well that's not what Tyler was trying to do. But he stripped down, and Tyler stripped off his underwear and he grabbed him by the butt. And Derek was very scared because Tyler is bigger than him, and also Tyler had guns in his home. He had the security, so he was scared. He didn't know what to do. So he found his way out of that situation by telling Tyler that he was hungry. So Tyler stopped doing what he was doing and they went to get some food. And Derek slipped away and hid in the guest house bathroom and stayed there for the night. After this incident, Tyler did text Derek profusely and he was apologizing to him. He
wait,
offered to make things right by promising to produce Derek's show, and his people also offered Derek a
that don't, that don't sound, it's just me, that don't sound right. Like, okay, so y'all was at his house. He said he was trying to test the weight or something on the weight monitor for the underwear, whatever. Okay, you knew he was on some weird shit. Boom. You lied, say let's go get food. Y'all go get food. Y'all come back to the house. You locked yourself in his guest house bathroom, knowing that this man has been trying to harass you, and you telling me that Tyler ain't do nothing that night. He was just harassing you, blowing up your phone the next day. Mm-mm. That don't sound right there. That don't sound right. It don't sound right. And why you ain't take the chance to once y'all got the food, be like, oh look, I gotta go. Something just came up. Why you ain't? You know what I'm saying? Why would you go back to the house with him? So now shit is looking a little. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it's like you purposely took yourself out of the situation just to purposely put yourself back in the situation. And it's like at that point it wasn't necessary because you already got like most of the evidence I'm sure that you needed on this man. So what the fuck was the point of that? Why would you go back to the house? You already had the evidence that he groped or touched your butt. Hopefully, I don't know. Do that make
Derek
sense? What I'm saying? Like, I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say.
Tyler was doing all of this to prevent him from speaking up about what happened to him. And Derek said he was really turned off when Tyler gave him a script to play a male prostitute who was being chased down by his pimp. And he felt like it was eerily similar to what
Not
happened between
Tyler's the
him and
pimp.
Tyler. So Tyler, if all of these allegations are true, then that would mean that Tyler Perry is a deviant and
He
he
probably
needs to
been
face the
doing that.
repercussions for
Tyler Perry
everything
probably went
he
through
really
some
does
growing
because
up. He
he's
probably
moving
did.
crazy. And I guess
I
a lot of
told y'all,
people
look, the
are probably
Boondocks
thinking,
clip. This was it.
man, I didn't know that he was doing all this. But after Tyler reneged on his promise to produce Derek's show, and after all of the harassment, Derek decided to file a complaint with the EEOC, but they didn't do anything. So he decided to quit his job at the Oval. Even though he was at risk of breaching his contract, he still quit. And I think this was the right step he needed to
There you
take
go.
before
Yes.
filing his lawsuit. And what happened to him is actually no different from what allegedly happened to the actor Christian Keith. because Christian alleged that a Hollywood heavyweight treated him the same way that Tyler Perry allegedly treated Derek. And a lot of people feel like this Hollywood heavyweight who harassed Christian is Tyler Perry as well.
I
Ooh.
was the one that was sexually harassed for years. Years.
What show he was on?
Sexually harassed for years. You got a grown man that knows that you're heterosexual and you're sleeping off Hennessy in his guest room. And this dude tries to climb in the bed with you. So you spaz out, push him out, like what the fuck? Get ready to leave. He apologizes, blame it on the alcohol. And you try to forgive him. So you're like, alright, man. Alright, I'm going. You shake his hand on the way out, and he tries to grab your pen.
Ooh.
So if people don't believe me, they can hear him in his voice. I can press play, and you can hear the person, and you'll know immediately who the person is that's offering me 100 grand to strip.
Now, Christian became quiet after he made these allegations, and people believe that he was paid off. And it was also
Probably, yeah.
going through a legal battle with Tyler Perry over his show All the Things Men.
Cause he said he had voice recording. You gonna instantly know Tyler Perry voice is instantly recognizable.
Attempted to blow the whistle, and that made Tyler scared, and so he paid him to keep quiet. And this is actually
Yeah.
what Derek alleged in his lawsuit. He said that Tyler paid off Christian, and he also threatened him too. This is really unfortunate to me, and we don't know if everything is true. Okay, let me just say that. But the fact that this lawsuit became public is damaging enough. I mean, it's another hit against Black Hollywood. And people like Tyler Perry, I feel, are very much needed because he actually pays Black actors more than any other studio. He does a lot of philanthropic work. So it's just sad that he got caught up in this mess. And it's even sadder to think that he put his career in jeopardy over a wad piece of tail. And Derek is not unattractive. He's cute, but he's not worth risking it all
All
for.
for right.
Tyler, you could have
But listen, well, a lot of these big black actors, directors, and stuff, what they don't realize, not even just big entertainers in Hollywood right now who are black, what they don't realize is the white people, they are gonna stick together, and they're the most devious. They're black, okay? The black people who's foul monsters and stuff, the white ones are way worse, okay? Those goblins and goons is way worse, but they protect each other and they stick by each other more. Look at this. Dan Schneider basically got off because he said, look, it's bigger than me, it's worse than me. Okay, I'm just a small big part. He said, I promise you, y'all take me down, I'm taking the whole Nickelodeon, the whole network down with me. Y'all don't want that. Because that's true, it wasn't just Dan. He was just the biggest producer, the director, but it wasn't just Dan. So stuff like this, they not even realizing it, and it's just like y'all keep going on these power and ego trips to get what y'all want, and it's not working because God not going for it. That's what it boils down to. God not going for it, and these people are outsmarting y'all. Yeah, like I said, they getting old, they getting sloppy. And I don't condone it, but it's just like if you gonna do this, you better make sure your observation skills is on point, like on point with some shit. Like some shit you just gotta know. Okay, let me just back away. Let me stop. Knowing when you doing some devious shit, some stuff you just gotta be like, you know what I mean? Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this video. I'm not surprised if it is true. I'm really not surprised, but I catch y'all in the next one. PMG. I'm out.